That was my second cold open. I don't know if that looked any good. That might have been really fucking lame, and I'm worried it was. But I can't see myself.
I could just see your head.
We'll check the VOD.
top of your head.
I wonder if they could hear me very well.
I don't know.
Welcome back to the second episode of the Wednesday session for this week. If you didn't see the first, you're an idiot. You're a fool.
Whoa!
But if you have seen the first, probably still the same. Come join us as we get right on our way. The party have made their way through the fish markets, the markets, and just sort of like the local bit of the sort of more sparse area of the houses, all the way back to the Hunters Guild behind it, where the funeral is currently taking place.
Joey's eating an apple.
Joey is eating an apple. Well, there are actually some, like, classic beverages, a bit of food served about the place. Not waiters so much, but tables that have been set up and propped about with fine tablecloths on them. Not super fine, mind you. And a mass of people in... Some people have sort of black wear on and appropriate clothing, but a lot of people don't. Because it was set up in like a single day, this funeral. A lot of people only just heard of the death of Tom Cassaman, I believe.
Cassaman, yes. Cassowary.
Hussars at the front towards the procession. A large portion of the town has shown up, and many figures that you'd heard of and seen there and in spectating of this event, as a body is obviously propped on top of a big sort of square structure of trees. And a small man is at the front of this procession, sort of arranging some candles, a fairly dangerous venture given his proximity to the bonfire, and some incense and stuff like that. A little round, short, red-haired little guy, just in his underwear.
Just in his underwear.
At the funeral?
Yeah, at the funeral. They're classy underwear. They're not like underwear. He's not in tidy whities, but he is not in many clothes, and his clothes are like not a white rag because he's fairly about the place, but he's not in like impoverished rags, but he has like a sort of, imagine a toga that was just underwear.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That's what this guy is wearing.
That tracks. Cool.
And he's at the front, and you are at the back, as you've just arrived.
Is that normal?
Yeah, I guess so.
That is the shaman of the town, Copham.
That's Copham.
It must be the latest fashion trend
Does
or
he
something
come
like
from
that.
big balls?
No, Copham.
Nice.
Copham actually comes from a different continent. I'm sorry.
You should be. The missed opportunity. Retcon.
Do you wanna retcon?
No.
Copham comes from big balls. Copham comes from the kingdom of big balls, where you can Copham big balls if you're brave enough to meet the man and find the big balls within.
What have you done?
It's
not my campaign. I'm not worried about it. Please,
so yeah.
No. Are you seriously retconning?
I'm seriously retconning it. But furthermore, you don't know this information. As a party, this is unknown to you. And
I just know that dude's Copham, right?
you just know he's Copham, and you've never met Copham before.
Thank God.
There's plenty of people around, so you see a lady with quite sharp features that you would recognize, Kai, who is standing in not the procession, but in the crowd. I don't know what the fancy word for a crowd who stands at a funeral is, but sort of in formation.
Mm-hmm.
Mourners.
She has a beautifully sleek white scarf around her neck, highlighting her black dress that she's wearing. The living embodiment of a minx, as it were.
I'm remember.
I'm in my.
There's a few people in their normal clothes
okay, thank
because
God.
it's a very thrown together funeral for
Okay,
most
right.
people.
I was gonna say, fuck, like, we're not wearing black. That's so bad. Everybody's gonna be like, who are you? Like, lynch them. I don't know.
Next to her is Connor Punhap, who is the sheriff who first collected y'all to go giraffe hunting.
Mm-hmm.
Rose Pontite is off on her own on the other side with her large pauldron with the what animal? The goat's head, I believe, on it. And to the opposite side is a gentleman with a big horse head on his opposite side pauldron. But you have not met this gentleman, but he does stand out from the crowd.
The lady with the white scarf was who, sorry?
That was Diane Madgame,
Okay, that's it.
who is not a figure that the rest of you know.
That bitch.
Jerry might have heard of Diane Madgame, but in passing. A relatively new addition to the town. There is a old monkin man with classic bald patch head, robes, and a tied waistline, tied with sort of like thick, middlingly thick rope. And he has a big rifle across his back, which is ornately carved. Who you actually know to be Grabble Craymore, who is the Castilian of this area. Usually a recluse.
Is Grabble from Big Balls as well?
Grabble is not from Big Balls.
Grabble big.
Grabble is not from Big Balls. I'm so sorry.
Sure you don't want to retcon?
Grabble does not retcon.
Everyone's just from Big Balls.
The Kingdom of Big Balls is real and a respected community, I'll have you know.
It's a very popular
You
community.
go up to somebody and just like, oh hey, where are you from?
Big
Big
Balls.
Balls. Oh no.
There's a full kingdom that separates Bardosh from Big Balls.
What's the kingdom called? Urethra?
Schatzgurst.
Yeah. Schatzgurst?
Schatzgurst with a G.
Oh god, okay. I was gonna
Schatzgurst.
Schatzgurst.
We also had a Schittsburg.
No, Schützburg is not there.
Schatzburg.
That's a
Oh,
town.
Schatzburg.
Schatzburg.
Schatzburg's a town.
That's their
Schatzgurst.
castle in Schatzgurst. Schatzburg.
Everything begins with Schat in Schatzgurst. But they separate you, and there's a kingdom between them, so it's actually not that common for people to be from the north.
From Big Balls.
From Big Balls.
Why are the Big Balls to the north? Why are Big Balls to the north?
If anything, they
Why
should be
are
to the
big
south.
What should they be to the south?
That's what I just said. They should be to
North
the
to the
south.
south. That's where Bardosh is.
No, let's go. Please continue. We're at a funeral. Please continue. Please continue.
Grabble Craymore is from Bardosh.
Thank God.
Old family of the Craymores are quite a historical family for the town. Although not many Craymores exist in this town, only Grabble pretty much. And yeah,
You did this.
Hussar at the front. Godrate Male Frost is not to be seen.
Okay.
You're at the funeral.
Sure.
What would you all like to do?
What do we do at the funerals?
You just like stand. I remember the person.
What do I remember?
I don't know.
The
He
beautiful
was
night
pretty
that I had
nice
with him.
to
Was
us.
he?
Well, yeah, he gave us a place to stay for the night. It's pretty
I
nice.
thought that was because he wasn't he like really drunk.
He was
Well,
also
yeah, but we paid for it. But you know, he
Oh.
was pretty welcoming to us, and he liked Jerry, so you know.
he was also high as a kite on anesthetic.
Was Tom usually nice to Jerry, or was it just because he was all drugged up?
No, Tom was a genuinely very friendly person and pillar of community.
Yeah, I don't really know much about that guy.
He was a pretty good bloke.
Well,
Do you know what? Does anyone have any idea of what they would like to do at the funeral?
Why is everybody wearing black, or why
oh,
is some of
that
them
too.
wearing
Why are
black
they
and
being
others are not?
boring?
It's customary that when somebody's passed away, that you wear a
black, but I can see a couple other people that aren't, so I think we're okay.
Can I prestidigitate some of my clothing to be black? Just like fit in with the theme.
I don't know what prestidigitation does, but I trust you if you think that
It
it
just
does
adds
that.
like mild like sounds and colors and effects. Not
Yeah.
for very long. It would have been. It's only like a small amount of stuff too. So like maybe like my toga, like kind of top
Yeah.
kelp toga, and like my clam starfish bra would go black.
Yeah, you
Just the top.
Fuck,
That's what I'm wearing.
Really?
Yes.
I feel like I don't know what anybody's character looks like.
Kiko is decked out in like kelp, like and
imagine
like,
the Little Mermaid with legs, but like still in the mermaid stage.
Yeah,
With two tails.
yeah.
Yes.
With two demon tails.
I'm just a little rainbow person. No, I'm pink right now. I could be rainbow. Probably.
I just make some of my clothes
Okay.
black, like
And
just
you
to
came
like
out
fit
of
in
the
with the theme.
closet too.
I
so-
did come out of the closet, yeah.
Jerry is a little,
Yeah, I know what Jerry.
Everyone knows a
I
Jerry.
love Jerry.
and you're in your big old duster.
Yeah.
Well, the traditional things to do at a funeral are you can wait for the burning, or you can go and talk to people who you deem you want to talk to.
I'm just gonna very.
So there's a short while before the. Actually, Copham is looking quite distressed at the front, doing the funerary rites. But yeah, you've got plenty of time to talk to people because Copham's busy.
I would like to very closely watch Diane. Is she watching me?
She's not watching you.
Thank God. Okay.
Do we need to go talk to Rose about what happened at the fish market, or is
I don't know if
now
that's-
not the time?
I
We
think she
can-
wanted to keep it quiet, didn't she?
Yeah, we
She
can.
said that she wanted to keep it on the down low, right?
Yeah, Rose is not with anyone currently. Rose is off to her. Like, you're in a crowd-ish, but like Rose isn't currently associatively standing with anyone.
Okay. I mean, I guess we could. I don't know. It seems kind of inappropriate at like
Oh, is it?
a funeral. I don't know.
I've never been to one of these before, so I don't know what.
Well, I
customs are.
don't know.
Jerry's already on his way over.
Lovely.
Stealthily.
Okay.
Would you like to roll me a stealth check for how stealthily, or would you just like to...
Well, I think that's a 16. Oh, yes, 16.
Yeah, excellent. You were standing like directly behind her. Like, you know, when you like... this may be like a creepy thing to do to people, but sometimes when you're like pranking someone and you try and like stand... You try to like walk directly behind them.
Yeah.
That's sort of the distance you are from her, just like literally posing right there.
What was her name again?
Uh,
Diane? Or am I making
No,
it
you're
up?
looking for Rose.
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 Rose Pontiac.
Yeah.
Rose Pontite was the person who was asking you to look for Laura. You are
Yes.
behind her.
I will walk to beside her.
You're beside her. She does not see you. She does
I-
not notice you yet.
Hey, Rose.
What?
Hey,
She's Irish.
down here.
Yes? What? Oh my god, Jerry. What's up?
It's a real shame that he
Yes.
died, you know.
Yes, it's a terrible shame. Did you know him? Did you know him well?
Yeah, we were pretty close, but
So were we. I knew Tom. He was at the courthouse fairly often for someone not themselves in trouble that much.
well, what was Tom doing in the courthouse all the time?
Witness statements, helping people. He was just about. He often. Well, the courthouse is. You were there. Just sort of serves as a meeting place often. He was a hunter. He did various favors for the town when herding and hunting. That wasn't in character. Yes. It's a shame to see his passing.
The town's never going to be the same.
As all we must go. I was about to do the Christian cross, but she's not Christian, and so cometh the Iceman.
What's this a reference to? Do I know?
Not really. No. It's just sort of like a turn of phrase. You know, the turn of phrase means we all die, pretty much. But it's aside from it's a bit of a fossil phrase. Fossil phrases are things that we still have in our language, but we don't really have direct knowledge of why we have them in our language. Like we don't use the word ado anymore, and not many people know the direct definition of ado, but we still say much ado about nothing, or
Classic Shakespeare.
or we say like we don't use the word whom anymore.
One of my favorite plays.
But we do still say the phrase "to whom it may concern." Sort of like one of those phrases that you just sort of like.
Really?
Whom is becoming a fossil phrase.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Or at least so says this guy that I like listening
To
to.
whom it may concern.
That's
Fuck
interesting.
you.
That's so rude.
That's a regular part of my.
We're at a funeral.
I stand up. To whom it may concern. Fuck
Are you
you.
okay?
Get fucked.
Yeah, I had to say that outside water.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, so cometh the Iceman, she says, and
The Iceman do cometh.
I don't know how to answer that.
yes, yes, Jerry, yes. Jerry is often placated in the town. He's a weird guy.
Jerry is just putting people on left, right, and center.
No, people like Jerry. Just
Except for the people that Jerry puts down.
You talking about the murder?
Yes, we're talking about the murder.
You're on a string of murders.
It's one murder. It was one time.
That we know
Oh
of.
no.
Yeah, we know.
Did
kill
anyone
someone
know?
one time and suddenly you're a murderer. It's barely a hobby. Anywho, Rose is yes. Zoe cometh.
Alright, I'll leave you be.
What did you say? What we?
Oh, it's just small talk. I didn't do anything productive.
You're not gonna tell her about
Okay.
Beckett. I love
Oh.
Jerry.
Who is Diane? Oh, you go.
Should I?
If you want to. Go.
If Jerry was going to.
I mean, that was kind of why Jerry went over there, then Jerry forgot.
Then Jerry
I thought it'd be rude to open with. So we found Lot at a funeral. You know, no, I don't think it's the right time. I'm gonna.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Love it.
Is Diane with anybody at the moment?
Diane is with the sheriff currently,
Okay.
Connor Punhap.
Okay.
Um,
I'm just gonna watch, see if I can edge a bit closer to catch any kind of glimpse of their conversation.
We're not talking, but roll me a perception check, could you?
I'm so bad at these.
Do you have these sort of funerals where you're from,
Yeah.
Ren?
With a 5, I will give you no information.
Do I have funerals? Or do they just like fucking disappear and I'm like, well?
They sort of like you celebrate death, as in you remember those who have died. But if someone dies, that's like we ain't getting that body. That's
I mean, no, not really.
Everyone
No.
at this funeral is gonna hate us.
Like they die and it's like, oh, they're gone. But like, I don't know where they went. Like, where did they go when they died? I don't know where. I'm not gonna go look for it.
you sort of do know where they went most of the time. But
Oh
like,
no, like I don't know where the body is. I don't.
Would that be something similar for
I'm
Kiko?
not looking for the body.
Yeah, it would be something similar. You
Yeah.
empathize.
Yeah. Oh my god, I actually relate to that.
Yeah.
Like I'm from the
Less
ocean.
so for you sometimes. You ever heard of a whale float?
No, but that sounds really sad.
When a whale dies, like its corpse sort of slowly floats down
Yeah.
to the bottom, and a lot of different fish feed on it as it goes down. But like there's the body.
Yeah. Like when some distant relative of mine dies, they just sort of like go down and then they're just like eaten by other small little critters, and it's just like, well, we're not getting that thing back. But you know, it's but the way my parents taught me, it's like their body is returning to the natural cycle of nature. So we've been told.
You know what? Yeah.
Or to the natural cycle, father. Or.
Like sometimes.
Should I add in my languages that I speak whale fluently? Just imagine me, a tiefling talking to 2 fucking killer whales. Whoa!
What's your character's name again?
Kiko.
And that's what it means to
K-I-K-O?
die, Father.
Keiko.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I get the natural cycle of things.
Natural cycle.
What the fuck?
Son.
It always takes so long to talk to you, Dad.
Feed on his floor.
Is there anything
My
else
dad's a
y'all
sicko.
would like to do?
Can I go up to Assad?
Oh, my abs.
Assad? He's at the...
Hassad,
yeah,
yes.
Hassad.
Assad, dude.
Assad,
Stop! You're killing him! He's dying!
I'm gonna run up to Hassad, dude.
That is up.
He's
I'm
dying!
gonna do that. I'm gonna walk up a normal now.
Assassination attempt!
I'm gonna walk up normally. Hey, dude.
My son has died.
I wouldn't just...
Hey again!
I just wanted to say that, you know, I'm really sorry again. I hope if there's anything that we can do to help, you know, please let us know. You know, I'd be willing to do whatever I can to help you out. I'm really sorry for your loss.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll put my hand out in the classic bro handshake.
Hassad, an old guy, but he was a bro.
Yeah.
Thanks,
dude.
A little star appears behind the hand. Bros.
Bros, dudes.
Um,
Hanging out.
both like flexing the muscle.
For sure.
And that's thank you kindly.
The horse is getting excited. Let us know. Yeah, if there's anything we can do. Unclaimed!
Imposter.
Excuse me. Oh, all that laughing really killed my throat.
Oh, you're telling
Um,
me my abs hurt. Oh.
Yes, I mean, if you've got time, Cobham's having trouble with the rights. So, Cobham's having troubles. He could use a
Wave at
hand.
me, father.
Want some pork?
Meat.
Do you want to come onto camera?
Get some pork.
Oh,
on
sorry,
the
let me dangle the pork on the camera.
Are you on camera? Oh, you're okay.
You want some meat?
What a big
Excellent.
picture. It's very juicy.
Hello, welcome back.
It's also what, like 4 days expired?
Oh, yeah.
No, it's like a month expired.
Oh.
It's been frozen for a month.
What's up, clothes?
Okay.
Cobham's having trouble with the rights right now.
The right?
Oh, what do you mean?
He can explain it better than I can.
Okay, I'll head up to come.
I've
Stop.
just been like following Kai this entire time, just like saying like everything, mimicking everything back. Oh, I'm sorry too.
Cobham's up the front. He's hurriedly pouring things into different bowls and putting it on this altar in front of him, and
Saw, dude.
the wind pushes it away. No, he's back there.
Hey, like, what's up, dude?
He's also heavily Irish, so let me figure that out real quick.
You need to get better quotation words.
Well, I do
Sink into
have
your
them, but it's dumb. It's
Say
We're
it.
40
doing-
miles an hour going down the road.
There you go.
Or more racially, fiddly potatoes. Fiddly potatoes.
That's how I get into it too.
What? You want something from me? I'm having troubles right now, can't you see?
Yeah, we're gonna help.
Oh, well, yeah. Do you need a hand or something, dude?
The wind is so off today. I cannot, for the life of me, it is my job to control it, and it is beyond me right now.
I'm
I
gonna
need-
lick the tip of my finger, put it up. Is there wind?
Yeah, actually,
A really
pretty.
strong gale?
No, so like on and off, like, and then it like still, and then it's like a really infrequent amount of wind. As reaches into his little pants toga and like pulls out various things, and he puts them on this metal bowl in front of him, sort of like flat metal plate. that's on this little stump in front of this wooden pyre. And every time he arranges something on the pyre, it gets blown off. And he like reaches into the ground, grabs some grass, spreads it on there.
Does it seem arcane in nature?
Oh, absolutely. Licks his thumb and sort of like draws a symbol on there. Speaks some really like imagine a cartoonist trying to come up with a language for snakes. And so it's this real like S-based language where there's a lot of hissing noises coming from it as he speaks, and then wind pushes from the pyre again. Okay. This is going to be a weird favor to ask.
Okay.
I love weird favors, dude.
Yeah.
It's going to be weird, and I need you to do it in private. It is...
Oh.
Okay, dude.
Shut up. Shut up. I get enough of this. Do you know where I'm from?
No, actually, we're
I
not.
don't want to bring it up, honestly.
Okay.
Oh, sure.
It's embarrassing.
Is it big
Why is
balls?
it
Shut up.
Jerry just comes up. Is it big balls?
I have a favor to ask, and
Yeah, what is it?
If it helps in the funeral, of course.
there is a ritual that I need to perform to appease the wind. But
Okay.
it is embarrassing and not appropriate for a funeral setting.
What
I
do
need you
have
to
do?
go across into the forest. I will show you what symbol to draw on the ground, and I need you to wrestle the wind.
Okay.
Like fight it.
Like wrestle it.
Like
need you
fight
to-
it
Fine, yes, fight it.
with my hands.
With your hands. That would be preferable,
I don't
yes.
have strong hands.
Why do we have to fight the wind? Can't we just talk to it and tell it to be a little bit patient for maybe half an hour?
Look, let's not mess around with the arcane ritual. If we have to fight the wind, I guess we gotta fight the wind.
Why don't you
guys.
fight the wind? You're the wind guy.
Look at me, for God's sake. Look at me.
Look at me!
He's actually smaller than you. This guy's
Oh.
like a little rotund little boy, old with like a scraggly beard, that sort of doesn't quite meet in the middle. So it's almost like mutton chops, but not quite. It goes a little bit further with a thick mustache, not flaming red, but like fairly red hair. He's very small, and he looks fatter than he is strong.
How is us fighting the wind gonna make you appease it? Wouldn't it make us like the wind people?
No.
Then why? How can
The
we? do it?
wind people?
I don't know. What is this? A wind guy?
What exactly do we have to draw on the ground?
Let me show you first. And he draws this symbol that's like an H that has a line across the top of it, and a big dot. Imagine you crossed an H and an I, so it's like H and then I puncture.
Oh,
Does that make sense?
lowercase I.
Like a lowercase I.
Oh, H, sorry.
Yeah, lowercase H,
And
lowercase I.
okay.
Oh.
This guy's telling you he's boss. Lowercase.
Ah.
It's
capital.
fine. 1, 2, 3, 4.
that's correct.
That's correct.
That's correct now. That's what
Okay.
Do you understand me what you've drawn?
No.
Okay, well, let's hope you get it
That's
right
right,
then.
yeah.
If
Thanks.
I will be asking, and if you get it wrong, I'm not going to check. It will not work. I
That's
think
fine.
this will be a fun game. that
That's
we'll
fine.
play.
Ren is beautiful at drawing. Ren sucks at drawing.
And you can take a part in drawing.
Kiko is great at drawing.
In character drawing.
It's a weird favor to ask, I know, but it's just one of the rites that I do every once in a while, and it makes the wind feel better. Trust me, just trust me on this one.
Do we go very deep into the forest or just a few feet
Look,
that
as
way?
long as you're not seen, anywhere works.
Why is it embarrassing? What happened?
Because you're fighting the wind. You
Well,
look
I
like you're
don't
not
think-
fighting
wait,
anyone. It looks
hold
so
on,
stupid.
Hold on. Only one of us has to fight the wind, or we all have to fight the wind?
Well, one of you, but
You fight the wind. You're the strong one.
You tell me I have to fight the wind, dude?
give it a run for its money. It's not some
Yeah, beat
simple...
it up. Like you did to that
What?
guy that one
It's
time.
not important. It's
Look,
not
as
important,
long as you're
sweetie.
good at your job, that's all I pretty much care about.
Okay. Shall we
Okay,
go?
well,
Shall we
yeah,
get?
where do we go?
Yeah, we can't. hold
Anywhere
you.
out of sight. There's a lot of people around, so I just hope you can find somewhere.
Alright.
Well, it backs onto the forest, doesn't it?
We'll
This bonfire?
slink into the
Yeah.
forest stealthily so nobody sees us.
Sure.
Please roll for me.
A trickster's blessing on you because you're the one that's closest to me.
What does that do?
Advantage.
Thank you.
Well, I hope you'll roll well,
18!
because the crowd rolled pretty well.
Thank you so much for that.
But I'm not going to tell you how well until later.
Roll.
I got an 18.
Okay.
13 plus 2, 15. That's pretty good.
Natural 20.
Natural 20?
No, it was a 2.
Oh.
Sorry, I must have showed you the wrong face.
Oh, Jerry.
Well, you slink off into the forest. There's a little clearing. There you are. And
That's what you should. That's like great.
you were there. Your task is obvious.
I'm gonna draw the thingy.
Do you want me to draw it, or do you want to draw it?
Jerry starts
can-
dancing.
Awesome.
Why, dude?
I can draw. Have you seen that drawing of us that I did? Look how cute it is.
How about we draw it?
T-posing!
How about we draw it together? That could be fun. Since I asked
for your reference.
Is that the symbol? Because that's not
No.
the symbol.
It's this one on the right hand side.
This one here.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
It's a H with an I. It's wrong.
poker face. No, we'll do it together. We'll do it together. Ready? So I'll do the How about I do the H and then you do the I right through, okay?
It's through the middle at the top, right? Like a T.
Oh, like a T.
So not at the very top, like a... Yeah? Okay.
Look, that's how it looks. It's always like that.
Smooth.
Um,
Yeah.
It's
So
always had that there.
yeah.
I'll like trace the H symbol into a tree and then I'll wait for you.
Into
to
a tree.
Isn't that
Is it a floor or the floor thing? Or the
I think
tree
it's into a
thing?
tree.
What do you remember?
I remember a tree.
How do I put it on a tree?
Hey, do you have to like... Hey, do we have to like...
Just throw Jerry at it. Jerry kills the wind.
Do I break it?
All wind in the world stops.
I'm gonna take my dagger from Tom. I'm gonna pass it over to Kiko
Mhm.
to carve it.
I will grab my dagger out.
That's very shiny.
Mhm.
Ooh.
I'll carve.
You carve that symbol into the tree?
Yep.
Okay.
I do the eye.
Yep. Perfect.
Nothing happens.
I'll be stuck.
I'm pretty sure it's in the floor. I
Well,
don't
then-
think it's like a... I'm gonna
Can I
take...
stab the floor?
Yeah. Nothing happens.
Oh, we suck.
What?
Fucking
Can
hell.
we start wrestling the wind?
No, nothing's happened.
There's
the
no
wind
wind
is
to
not
fight.
present. I'll offer one of you to roll a memory check, which is probably a history check. But
I have a +1.
you all can also stumble across it if you.
I have a
You then.
negative one.
You take it the symbol's not correct.
Oh, yeah,
18.
The eye was on the other side. The eye is facing the other way. You'll
That's
draw
not
it with the
my
punch hole on that
fault.
side,
Sure.
whereas the punch hole is facing away.
What if you did the I on the top? Like the dot on the top?
On the top.
No, I think it's supposed to be on the opposite side.
Yeah, no, I'm making suggestions to Red because we don't know.
It's like, what if you did it
well,
up there?
so- no,
Stabs
whoa,
the ground at the top.
No, whoa. I'm gonna take my dagger back. I'm going to sheath it, and then I'm gonna take out my trident and draw it as I remember it.
What the fuck are you holding a trident?
My back.
What the fuck? That's sick.
Why
Under
didn't
the
you let
duster.
me do it?
I need one of those. Shit.
I'm the artist here.
Collapsible trident.
Yeah, okay. So you feel a great surging in the air around you.
Fucking shit.
There's a circular motion. Your hair is sort of whipped lightly as
This
you
is scary.
sense a presence around, and a circle appear where the symbol was.
Can I cast Armor of Agathis on myself just as like a reaction?
Absolutely. Where the circle gently sort of swirls.
Go fight it.
Can I punch the air?
Yes.
Do you punch the air? Where do you punch? Like the circle?
Yeah, sure.
Roll for me.
Oh my god.
Jerry kills another.
Natural 20.
Well, Jerry does 0 damage with an unarmed strike, so...
Okay. House rule, you do at least 1 damage with an unarmed strike.
Oh, yay.
13.
13?
Jerry gets sucked away like a tornado.
Hi,
Jerry
Jerry.
misses. What? Jerry misses the air. You hit nothing.
I'm gonna... This is the stupidest thing I've ever done. I'm gonna put my trident on my back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna
Go Kai! Go
try
Kai!
and grapple the wind.
Go,
Lunge at
Kai.
the wind.
Cool. Give me an attack roll.
What is this?
It's aggressive.
That had some energy.
Let me see what my 14.
14.
I'm gonna try and grapple the wind.
You do not.
Okay, I'll try again.
Yeah. No, actually,
The
you will
wind will
not.
go, yeah, but I'll try again after it goes.
What's your AC?
14.
You and the wind both like move at each other, and you feel it like push past you, and it is now behind you.
Fuck's sake!
As you sort of just, it looks like you're really just dancing in the forest.
I'm gonna pivot, and then I'm gonna punch the wind.
Can I cast Hex on it to give it disadvantage on strength checks?
Oh.
Yes.
You
Is
can
it-
see
Is
the
it
wind.
is it a creature that I can see?
No. You can't see it. But you can sort of sense its presence vaguely. You don't know where it is exactly.
Other than because the spell specifies if I have to see it, so if I can't see it, then
No, you can't see it.
then,
which is a bit of a
that
weird
does
one.
not happen. Then that does
Yeah.
not happen. Fair enough.
He said wrestle it, right? So not like punch it, just like grapple it.
That was the word he used, yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, I'll try and...
You can still try and punch it, though.
I guess. I'll try and punch it since my first one missed.
Yeah, go for it.
What the fuck was the D4 doing?
Hang on. I don't know which one I rolled. It got all fucked up. I think it was a 2, though.
Okay, yeah. Yeah? Okay, hit me with some numbers as you continue to pirouette in the forest.
17.
17.
Mm-hmm.
You actually finally find purchase and resistance. And your fist hits a solid force in somewhere. As you want to roll damage for me?
Oh, sorry, 16. Is that still hit?
That still hits.
Damage? Oh, for an unarmed strike is only 3.
Yeah. Cool. 3. If anyone else wants to get join in, we'll roll initiative, and if it's only Holly currently, it's only Kai being involved, then we'll. Those who want to join in can roll initiative, but if you don't want to join in, we won't roll
Do
your
you want to
initiative.
punch the wind?
I was just gonna cast Hex on it if I can see get enough form out of it, or is it still no?
It's still no.
Then Kiko's just gonna be like, "You can do it."
Gary's just gonna sit down.
Yeah, we're just gonna sit there and watch you.
Well,
Because I can't.
I'll send like a weak
I
thumbs up
cannot. I
everywhere.
cannot do anything. Cannot do anything.
your nose gets rammed in from nowhere as you now take 4 damage. As like a slight trail of blood, like a really light trail of blood, mind you, drips from your nose.
Oh, fucking
If you
shit.
get really hurt, just come this way and I'll just fix it.
Cool.
Wait,
I'm like laying on the ground, like over
at
here.
the sign of blood, Jerry stands up and pulls out his rapier.
Jerry goes into
Are you joining combat?
Yes.
Okay, we will do a little initiative roll then, but it'll only be a basic one, just for me to get an idea of who's
Wow,
going
that
to
was shit.
Luckily, it's just initiative.
7.
Cool. It's your turn anyways, the next in combat.
15.
15. Cool. It is Holly's, then yours, and then the wind.
Cool.
A shit roll. What is that? Not mathing. 12. So.
12? No, doesn't hit.
Bad rolls today.
You are swinging and spinning and trying to figure out where it is. You look very silly. Now it's Jerry's turn.
Jerry tries to stab the wind.
Give me an attack roll, Jerry.
I thought it was unarmed, but no. I'm
Jerry's
gonna
like-
shoot the wind soon.
Jerry's
alright?
making his own rules.
Yeah.
18.
18?
Fucking.
Jerry feels like a gush of wind push out from where he like stabbed the nothing. As Jerry like you know when you like put your face over a vacuum cleaner on blow?
Yeah.
That's sort of what it feels like.
Does
Roll
it sound
damage
like
for
it
me.
did damage?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
Does Jerry get sneak attack? Because ally within 5 feet? Or no?
Yes, technically.
Oh, I should have had advantage on that roll.
You can roll again if you get a nat 20. That's you
I did.
fucking kill the wind.
No wind ever. It's all gone.
Everybody
Not a nat
dies.
20,
Okay.
but I will now roll damage.
And you get sneak attack, which means you're 2d6. Don't forget.
Yes. Do you want some d6s?
I will be fine, thank you. 15 damage.
Rogues, man.
So what you see around you is not only did you get like a gush of wind directly to your face from the point which you stabbed, as you again are just sort of like moving in motions around the forest, the brush around you and the trees sort of whip and swirl with wind about you. It's the wind's turn next.
Jerry's in danger.
What's Jerry's AC?
16.
16?
Pretty good, dude.
Pretty good. Excuse me as I get my damage dice out from
Oh no.
the thing. As Jerry is hoisted off in a direction, you are pushed 15 feet. Well, you actually tossed 15 feet. You don't land prone, but you do take 4 damage as the wind shooks you a distance, and the wind tassels with your hair, Kai, as it just sort of musses with you.
Oh.
And it is Kai's turn in combat again.
I'm gonna whip out my pistol and try and shoot the fucking wind.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
we
go
did
for it.
Seeing Jerry slash it.
Wait,
Do you think that'll draw the attention?
That
of
might
the
be
female
loud.
People.
Too late.
No,
No?
if they're gonna.
That will be my reaction.
That's our reaction.
That's our reaction.
Okay.
Like laying on the floor, I'm like,
Fine, and I guess I'll take out my trident.
Okay.
Go for
we're
it.
really helping.
15.
Hits.
I really thought that was a nat one for a second. It's okay, it wasn't.
No, that's good. That's good.
Live, laugh, love, as they say.
A heavy wind blows around you.
D8. So I'll roll.
The trees are moving back and forth.
8 damage.
8 damage. Nice.
Yeah.
Solid damage from
I'm
the
gonna
team.
take my trident out, spin it once, and then try and jab it into the center of the wind.
You sort of jab it towards the circle that is still sort of slowly gyrating. And the circle breaks a little, and wind bleeds from that spot. Not literal bleeding, but yes, literal bleeding, but descriptive, not.
Action surge,
Absolutely.
please.
Go for it.
Please, I would like to action surge.
You may action surge if you so
Oh, fucking sick, dude! An 18 for a 22.
And that hits. That hits again.
Fuck yes, let's go, bro. Oh, it's a 7. Sick.
Just fucking chucking that like
9.
that.
9
I can't
damage.
even do that with my dice.
Jeez. So the wind is now whipping a absolute storm where branches sort of cut from trees, and the leaves are sort of tearing away from the stuff around you. A light sort of screech with just the sound of it through the branches, as it is Jerry's turn again.
Go, Jetty.
Jerry goes to stab it again.
Stab it. Do it now.
Wait, do I still get?
Advantage is only on the first turn of combat, so
No.
no advantage.
Okay.
Okay.
You'll still get sneak attack because you have an ally within 5 feet though.
Isn't that advantage for flanking?
Oh, are we on opposite sides?
Yeah, that
It's
depends.
a pretty
yeah.
ambiguous
If they're
entity.
opposite sides, then yes.
I'll give you flanking, but like you're not exactly sure where the wind is.
Then you would have advantage.
Right. So do I?
You have advantage.
Okay. Oh, that was so close to a 20, but it was a 2. And then a 13, which makes 18.
18 hits.
Jerry's been a boss this game.
Yeah,
Jerry's a
plus
fucking
D6s.
killer.
Yeah, Jerry's a murder machine.
Jerry's like, it was only once, guys. He proceeds to murder his way through reality.
13.
13 extra damage. Holy crap.
I never realized that this much power.
Well, it's the wind's turn again as let me do math real quick. As it's sort of waning a little bit in the spot where you are. The circle is fairly not a circle anymore. It's oblong, and the dirt is quite messed up, and the drawing of the circle on the ground that once was is dissipating and harder to see. The wind. What was that? Jerry gets absolutely launched this time.
Oh no!
Actually, out of how deep into the forest did you all go? Would you say? Because you all didn't go that deep from my memory, but correct me if I'm wrong.
30 foot?
30
Maybe
to 40
further?
feet, yeah.
Jerry gets yucked out of the forest.
Oh, bye, Jerry.
You take 13 points of damage.
Oh shit.
Oh,
As-
Jerry's gone.
Actually?
Yeah.
Are you down?
Yeah.
Okay, can I like
It's
get up
like-
and go look
right.
for Jerry?
You can, but it's still...
Yeah, yeah.
well,
Whenever
You
it
might.
is.
Oh my god.
As the wind musses with your hair again.
Just got luscious golden locks.
But yeah, the cry of the wind is loud now. And the wind is strong. It is your turn again, Holly.
Alright, let's give it a shot. Oh, a 16. Or 20. Does it hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Perfecto. Not great damage. Not great damage. Only 5.
5 damage? I would ask you how do you want to do this, but yeah, I will ask you that because
Alright, I'm
It's a bit
going
weird,
to, kind of like a bow staff, twirl my trident in my hands. I'm going to jam upwards to where it's been kind of blowing my
yeah,
hair about, and I'm going to just try and skewer it up as much as I can, lift it off the ground.
a literal what was the wind blowing through the trees before becomes a real scream of noise, like harpy-esque more than banshee-esque, as the wind sort of evaporates from the area and you sort of see in the leaves and the patterns as it disperses outwards in all directions and you feel it flow away from you and it is no more.
I get up and go look for Jerry.
Jerry's not that hard to find. Jerry is just
Jerry,
like-
Death saves.
Jerry, are you okay? Oh no, Jerry. I get down. I just gotta like put my hand on. Well, actually, I have to touch Jerry with heal word.
Roll a death save.
With like the tip of your boot.
Yeah, just
You
like,
die from shit.
Fucking scarf.
just like Jerry, come, don't die, please. You get 18 HP back.
that's pretty
That's
solid.
a full heal.
Wake up! Why'd you fly? Why are you flying?
Can you roll a perception check for me?
Sure. Actually, I think I have like +6.
What
Don't
happened?
worry, you just went for a little fly.
I can't fly.
That's okay, 21.
21. You see the crowds looking.
Hey guys! Don't worry. Focus on the funeral that way.
You see Copham agape, like, huh.
Just that way. Don't worry. Where's the bucket?
What did you do?
Jerry went flying. It's fine. He's fine now. Don't worry. Look.
Yeah, I'm assuming we're not here yet,
Yeah.
are we?
No,
Look at him. He's fine. He just went for a little fly, but he's fine now.
I don't feel so good.
He's great. Don't worry about this.
Jerry throw up.
I don't know, possibly.
Jerry just ate shit.
Literal.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Well, you all may return to the party if you wish, or if there's more stuff you would like to do out there.
No,
Did the wind like leave anything, like a spirit, like a Ica or anything like that? Or
No,
the wind
no,
just like dispersed.
It radially it pushed outwards, so in all directions wind flowed away from you.
could I ascertain the nature of the symbol that we had to carve into the ground? Is it like, was it a summoning spell, or was it like what kind of magic was it? Would I be able to determine that?
Roll me a Arcana check, and maybe you'll be able to ascertain the type of magic it was.
Oh.
17.
So you've been around the town. Actually, I think I already told you with the glass smoke bombs that you had.
Yeah. Oh fuck. They have a time limit on them. We should remember that.
Are you timing this?
Vaguely, but I've like
It's 7 days, but
yeah. You still got quite a few.
I used 2, I think. So 3 left.
Oh,
Sorry, I distracted you. With
well,
the smoke
actually,
bomb.
thanks for reminding me.
Oh, they can easily be disturbed.
You
or
hear a
something, can't they?
in your backpack.
Kai,
you
that
heard
was
it.
incredible.
You heard it as the wind dispelled.
Oh, thanks.
And or wherever you were keeping them. Where were you keeping them?
I just assumed in a pocket.
In that pocket, you hear as like a little puff of stuff comes out of the pocket. As
From the wind?
as you disperse the wind, all wind was dispersed, including that. And this was the same kind of magic that you were doing, the magic of asking. So the
So
symbol.
I just have empty vials or something in my pocket, or they just shattered completely?
You've got-
I've got broken glass in my pocket.
You've got like it's not even broken glass. It's like so because it doesn't like shard up. It like
You said dust and
sandifies.
sand, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have sand in my pocket.
You've got sand in your pockets.
What was that?
I think that was probably the smoke bombs.
Oh, the wind took the wind with it.
I guess
Oh,
so.
that kind of
I'm
makes
gonna
sense.
take off my coat, just empty everything into my other pockets, and then I'm just gonna upend the coat.
As
Oh.
a bunch of sand comes out, but not
Yeah.
all of it does.
I'm gonna,
Such is the fate.
I'm gonna dust off my,
Duster.
my.
Does it look
my
like
duster.
sea sand at all, or is it like more manufactured or more artificial?
It looks like sea sand. Some of it is dirt.
I will take some of the sea sand and just kind of like sprinkle it, just because.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
like-
sure. It reminds you of home.
Yeah, it reminds me
there's
of
a
home. It's like,
there's a typical nature to you generally being covered in sand.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
I can never tell the 7 and the 1.
Copham walks across to you, Ren. What the fuck did you do? Quite loudly, by the way, and the crowd is sort of like looking, not looking. Hey, I don't even understand how you did that. That was
We killed the wind, the embarrassing thing like you told us to.
You've ruined the day. There is a man dead on that pyre over there. You
didn't
fuckhead,
kill
you
him.
bastard. I fucking hate you.
He was already dead. What?
No, just get. I don't want to talk to you. You're despicable. I sent you to do a thing, and you.
I didn't do anything.
You know how many weeks this will take to fix?
I'm
Do you know
actually.
how many fucking offerings I'll have to give her?
I just kind of laid down on the floor.
Oh.
Actually, it wasn't me. What did I do?
You've ruined the day.
Well,
You've ruined the day. I don't want to see your fucking face
Me
anymore.
specifically?
Oh my fucking god.
I
Oh my
specifically
fucking
ruined
God.
the
Can
day.
we walk up?
What did I do?
Whoa,
Yeah,
hey.
all
He
yours there.
said that I ruined the day, even though I was lying down and you were the one that fought the wind. You were like,
Why you told me
Why
to
did you-
wrestle the wind?
I thought, well, what did you fucking do? You didn't wrestle the wind.
he like stabbed
Well,
it.
My friend
Jerry?
here, started to slash at the wind.
Oh, Jerry died, by the way. Just for like 1 second.
I
Are you
sent you
okay?
away for like seconds.
Well, I tried to
It's-
punch it, and then Jerry slashed it, and so
Why?
I thought that's what you meant instead of punching it.
Why?
Well, was this? Hold on, like, whoa. You asked us to go and fight this wind.
For microphones, I won't, but for effect, he does scream.
What happened?
He huffs, and his little fists are balled and tight, and blood is pumping to a vein on his forehead, which wasn't there before, but now is very prevalent. As he stumps back off to the funerary rites, sort of half pulling his hair out.
He said that I ruined the day, and it's gonna
That's
take weeks for him
pretty
to
fucking
fix
I
it.
think he needs to be a bit more descriptive
No,
in what
I
he actually
literally
means.
saved a life today. I did a lot of good deeds.
Yeah,
You killed the wind.
I guess I did. I thought
You
that's what we
slayed
were
the
supposed
wind.
Oh
to
my
do.
god!
Slay.
He leaves you, and you the funeral begins to proceed again, side-eyeing you and your group.
I guess I'll circle to the back, kind of ashamed.
Jerry, do you want the bucket? Are you okay? Are you like alright from that near-death experience?
Yeah, you
Nah,
flew
the-
really.
The wind deserved that.
You flew really far.
Yeah, you went
Good
That was
flying.
job,
crazy.
Tommy.
So no bucket? You just want to walk?
No, Jerry doesn't need no bucket.
Okay, and then
Not now.
I drop the bucket and I walk away and completely end up being faster than Jerry.
Jerry drags the bucket behind him.
I will pick Jerry up in the bucket.
He doesn't
See-
want the bucket.
Oh, too late now.
So he doesn't have to walk. He got knocked unconscious. He needs to save his little legs.
So the funeral begins to go on.
Was Diane looking at me?
Oh, absolutely. Everyone was looking at you. you are a point of embarrassment. People saw the wind firstly crop up from the forest and were like, "What's that?" Then Jerry was launched from the forest and died. Not died, but like wasn't good. And then someone came and healed Jerry. And then the wind sort of pushed off in all directions, and like hats flew, and it was obvious that something had happened. And then you were screamed at by Copham. So the funeral goes on, and Copham is there. Copham is there, dealing with the rites as best as he can, but it is quite complex, and there's not. He's obviously frustrated as nothing he's doing is really having an effect anymore, as he desperately tries to do something. Even more implements coming out to put on this plate, but they're not even. What he's putting on there is not even being blown off anymore. Eventually, a torchbearer comes who is a member of the Hunters Guild. There is a quietening of everyone as the torch slowly proceeds up what is a gap through the crowd, and lights the base of the bonfire. It slowly begins to catch a little. The flames crawl their way up towards the corpse of Tom. A very smoky and undirected fire. It's a very up fire because there is no wind about. Begins to burn, and Tom's corpse is on the flames, slowly melting away as you watch his fat bubble and his face melt.
That's gross.
It is gross, but in a sort of beautiful way because it's quite a ceremonial affair.
Kigo would just shed a tear. Super sad.
So it's quite beautiful at this current time. The silence is overwhelming, and there is just the sound of fire in front. About 20 minutes into the burning, the back corner of the bonfire cracks a little bit, and the top of it tilts, and the body slides off and hits the ground next to it in a rather unfortunate display, still sort of half on fire as some grass by it catches a little bit, but not too much. Still in silence, a Hunters Guild member sort of comes up and begins to stamp out the grass near now the semi-burning corpse as it stops being alight so much as it sort of slowly weans while the rest of the bonfire still goes on.
Oh dear.
Still in silence, two more members of the Hunters Guild come across as they sort of try and roll the body back onto the fire.
Could I be assisting with that since I am resistant to fire?
You can come across to push the body up.
I'll try and help you.
Roll me a strength check.
I love that. With my 0 strength. Natural 1.
You go to push from the middle of the body.
They hate us so much.
That's not my fault, that was the roll!
You go to push from the middle of the body, but the corpse is not as held together it once was, and you actually tear him from the middle. Copham is by your side.
I don't think I can cast mending on that.
The gods are not with us today. Holy shit! Holy fucking shit! The gods are. The gods hate us.
I'm just trying to help. I'm so sad.
Sort of like bits of his insides sort of slip out, and he's in more pieces now because
Kigo squeals.
you actually cut the silence with your squealing a little bit as well.
Oh my god.
This is the only conversation going on as the funeral pyre burns some more, and they sort of shuffle his body towards the side of the fire, or what they can, and try and mend it. The people stand back. There is a very awkward silence.
You ruined this funeral. Holy shit.
People slowly begin to disperse after about another 20 minutes of standing there.
Holy fucking shit.
As the fire sort of dies down a little bit, someone goes back across and tries to lump what they can back onto the flames, or even like push a bit of the flames down to make sure the body burns.
Kiko's just in the court, like sitting by the fire, just kind of in a fetal position, sobbing at the very gruesome
I'll
image she saw.
if I can to put the body back.
I was only just trying to
They
help.
eventually succeed, but it's a slow process.
I was only just trying to help. I didn't want his body to be spoiled like that. Don't worry. Don't touch
Hussar's eyes are wide.
Yeah.
with like a few tears here and there, but shock, so much shock. And the procession slowly disperses, and the body is left to burn. There's only a few people left around.
Don't touch bodies anymore, okay?
We got it back onto the.
Yeah, bits of it. There's still like
No more.
it's pretty disgusting at this point, but also a little bit clean because it is burnt so much. It's a bit ashy. Okay. And what
I'm
happens
just
now?
Feeling ashamed, depressed, that nothing that I did, which was supposed to be helpful, ended up helping anybody. And I still have this stupid swallow necklace. I'm going to. I mean, who's left? Is Diane left? Is Rose left?
Rose is left, Diana's left, and Hassar is left, and so is Copham, along with some random faces, the Hunters Guild.
Right, I'm just gonna walk over to Copper, man. I'm just gonna say, really quietly, listen, dude, I'm really sorry. I thought.
As you approach Copham startles slightly and gives you a weird, wary side eye, but calms down as you begin to
I just wanted
speak.
to, apologize. I feel like I'm just not doing anything right. I didn't mean to mess with your ritual. Tom was a really great guy, and like I'm really sorry.
It's fine. Thanks.
Well, you seemed pretty upset before.
Copham, sorry. I thought you said Connor. Copham is not startled. He is fuming.
Yeah.
Fuck you, you fucking cunt.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know if I ever want to see your fucking face again.
Well, okay. And I'll just walk off.
He does not follow. He turns body
No, I
language
think
away
he-
from you
yeah.
and occasional glance back over the shoulder with a fuming look in the eyes.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over to Rose.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Hey,
Oh my god. Also, very similar accent. Don't pay attention to the accents.
look, I'm having a real shit day, but we found out some information about that thing that you wanted us to. Do you still want us to come to the manor, or do you want to find out about it now?
We can do it here.
Okay, well, we went to see, the person that you asked us to. Apparently,
Still alive?
it seems like it. Were we supposed to?
No, but shame.
See, here's the thing. I just got in trouble for killing something, so I guess I didn't know that we were supposed to, execute the plan like that. But anyway, I'm still alive, I think. We found out that, apparently last time that they saw each other was when Laura was heading back to the,
Oh, sure.
Pontai Manor, but,
Sure.
kind of seemed to be lying at first about knowing that she was a Pontai,
Yeah, trust.
but eventually kind of trapped her in her lies, so she admitted it.
She admitted what she wanted you to believe.
I guess so. If you don't mind me asking, she did, mention something that I thought
What?
was a little bit interesting. Apparently, there were some rumors that Laura was perhaps going to be relocated to wherever. I forget where it was. I don't think that we actually told where.
No. I think it was just
Apparently supposed to be relocated somewhere else, so you wouldn't happen to know anything about that, or anybody who might have wanted to mess with this particular relocation or something. I'm just gonna eagle eye try and insight if she what her reaction was to me asking that.
A tight breath, tightness of the eyelids, like a sort of stressing of the forehead more than a squinting of the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
That was a private affair.
Well, sorry, I just relaying what I was told. So.
Yes. No, that is. That is not information you are privy to.
Oh, well, I didn't want to know, really. I just thought if you didn't know that somebody else knew that she was supposed to be relocated, that might have been a reason why she went missing or whatever.
She was with the Creance girl.
Well, they said that they parted ways.
Of course they would. That is not information enough for you. Did you not see the guile on her face as the lies she told through her teeth?
It didn't seem to be lying
You just told me she was.
at the start.
Yeah.
But we trapped her in a lie, so.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted. She is continually off-putting. She hates the Beckett girl. She still vehemently believes that it was her. And any further interrogation still pushes to that conclusion, and that it was a Beckett family plot against the Pontites. That with enough pushing, she does admit that maybe it wasn't Beckett in particular, but still a Creance associated plot.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I probably need to look into it a bit more to know for sure, but.
She was very useful to our family, Laura was, so we would not do away with her just yet.
Oh, well, I didn't think you would. What do you mean by do away with her?
She was moved. She was to be moved.
Right, okay. Can I tell if she was just supposed to be moved?
You can roll for me. And while you roll, I'm
Yeah.
going to take a quick little pause.
Oh, okay.
Did you roll?
13.
That's alright.
Love to see it, but my insight is shitful, so only a 14.
Oh, but
I'm
better,
better
than,
at the investigation
be-
stuff.
better than mine, -1.
No.
What'd you get?
14.
14?
Yes.
Uh,
Common roll for me tonight.
oh, that's 14. Such a weird one because it's on the
Yeah.
cusp of 15, and 15 is always like the sort of general marks by 5 of success. So what will I give you for a 14?
No. Give me information.
It's definitely of greater importance to the family. They're being coy about it. They're hiding it. They are. They're generally a pretty public family. So private information for the family generally means family embarrassment of some kind. And that is the information I'll give you for a 14.
Okay, so she's embarrassed that I know about it?
Yes, she's embarrassed that you know about it, and you presume there is further embarrassment to be had should you know about it further.
Okay. Okay.
We have a half hour left in our session, and so what I'm going to offer to you is there's two things. You can continue this conversation with Rose, and then we can riff for a bit and have a bit of fun, and we can go and do some random stuff, or we could jump now to start doing the next thing, and we'll get a little bit into the next thing, whatever that is for y'all and your party.
Up to you what you want to do.
No, I was offering that to the table, and you can decide amongst yourselves if you. What would be preferable.
I assume everybody probably wants to be involved, right?
Yes.
You are.
Mhm.
I'm easy.
Would you like to have a shopping episode bit, or would you like to get onto the next bit of plot?
I think getting on to the next bit of plot,
Yeah.
right?
Plot?
You already shopped a
What?
little.
What?
bit,
Yeah, we did a
so-
little shopping already.
Plot. Please.
So Rose, as the body burns and she turns to look at it with a slight malice in her eyes, she turns on her heel and promptly walks up the top avenue that Laura would have walked actually, past the training yard and keep Craymore to the Pontite Manor. That is the direction she's traveling, and she leaves you all.
Are we
Okay.
following Carl or are we?
How did that go? Did it go alright?
Well, no.
No. Oh,
She was kind of
great.
private about it.
More bad news.
She seemed pretty embarrassed that I knew about the whole relocation thing. she really hates the Creonces, and look, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if she herself was involved in the whole breaking up of the two of them, because she hated them so much. And I mean, maybe relocation was orchestrated by her. I mean, she's pretty high up, so it could be a possibility.
Wow.
Jerry, could you roll me a perception check? Feel free for the rest of you all to keep talking.
Well, I guess it does seem that the families hate each other a lot, but it didn't.
Why do they hate each other?
Who knows? Maybe there's bad blood and bad history, but maybe these two are meant to, like, you know, be the difference, be the maybe gateway to the families, like, coming together. And maybe someone didn't want that.
It's not going to be any good if we can't find Laura.
Yeah, she's missing. She could be dead already.
I mean, probably.
More bad news.
How long has she been missing for? A couple days?
Jerry, did you say perception?
I did say perception.
16.
16. Jerry sees Kraymore walk up to the funeral pyre, spit, and then do a sort of half-open hand, pulls down to a fist and press to a chest, and then walk on.
Do I know the significance of what just happened?
Roll me a history check, because it's possible, but unlikely. So it would have to be a high...
Nope. 10.
Yes. you
Wait,
do
no,
not know.
sorry, 7.
Still doesn't count, sorry. The rest of you are just discussing.
Do we...
What do we do?
I mean, are we suspicious of Rose at all?
Well,
I
Kai is
am.
suspicious.
Yeah.
Who did you say I saw spitting on the...
Kramer. Gravel Kramer.
Yeah, Grabble Kraymore.
Can I approach Kramer?
Yeah. Yeah, you can. He's also leaving in the same direction that Pontype was traveling.
Grabble.
It sounded laughing.
I just smiled.
Sorry, was
Is he from my balls?
My balls?
That's not the name of the kingdom. The kingdom is
Big
Big Balls.
Gravel,
And it's one word, and it's...
Gravel my big balls.
Kramer is walking in the same direction Rose is.
Wait, is his first name Grabble?
His first name is Grabble.
Grabble, what the fuck was that?
With his... fuck, how does he speak? It was a sign of respect.
Do I believe this?
Do I believe him?
Roll for it.
Do I believe in life and love?
10.
Yeah.
Do you think if you spat on like Kai, it would be a sign of respect?
Whoa.
Grabble
Why
has like
was-
T-Rex arms. Not literally, but the way he holds his arms is sort of like in front of him.
Alright, well, I'm sorry, I'm just not all familiar with it, so...
Well, hold on. Why are we spitting on me? What,
Well,
like,
that's
there's...
a sign of respect. And you're like strong, so it's like, I respect you because you're strong.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And Grabble sort of like walks along with his little arms outstretched out front.
Is he going the exact same way as Rose?
Yes, but you are aware that his house is on the same street.
Okay.
The Crayon's keep is also in the same direction as Pontype Manor.
Is Diane still here?
Diana is still here.
Fucking bitch. Oh, I don't want to do it when everyone's there.
What are you doing?
Oh, it's because so badly.
What's gonna happen? I don't even know what's gonna happen.
I
I
don't
have
know
some
what's
guesses,
going
but I
I
don't
have
know.
no idea. Who's this person? I don't know.
Oh no. Okay. I'm going to walk up.
Where is he going?
I don't know.
Does
Kai.
it look like she recognizes me?
Well,
As
let's see
I-
if she. Are you looking up? Are you walking up to her front?
Yeah.
Okay.
I assume. Well, I was talking to Rose. Were they behind? Was she?
She was closer to the front, and her back is to you. So you'd have to
Diane is?
Diane. So you have to like walk around, and if you wanted to be up at her front.
Oh no, I'm gonna be creepy as fuck. I'm gonna walk up behind her quietly and then just stand behind her shoulder.
Yeah, fucking. She's gotten people's perception checks today. So many nat ones, and this is one of them. So yeah, absolutely just over the shoulder.
Hello. I'm just going to lean in a little bit. So, I believe that you might have some information for me. It's pretty valuable. and I'm going to. Is there anybody else around?
Yes.
Basically
So
around.
Hassar is still closer to the pyre. Connor Punhap is next to her, but not as close as he was to her before. And more unknown faces behind you, but far
Sure,
less.
Okay.
It is really coming to the end.
I
As
can't
the
do what I was gonna do. Okay.
just gonna
Sure.
ice her right there.
I was gonna pull out the gun to threaten her, but I'm not gonna do that.
What the fuck?
I don't remember her accent. I'm so sorry. What did you say?
I think you might have some information for me.
You may hate this.
I probably will now that you said that.
Hey.
Hey, what's the big idea, man?
I don't have any information for you. Why? What did you want?
Oh, you sure about that?
Do we know each other?
We know of each other. Name's Mordecai. Casimir. Heard of me?
Yes. What are you doing down here?
You see, I'm investigating some.
You're not sanctioned.
I guess not. Has that bothered me before, though?
I don't know.
See, this could go one or two ways.
I agree.
You give me the information that I need to know, and well, I'll do some for you. A favor for a favor. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. If you want to argue with me and make things a little bit difficult, well, I think we both know how it can end, so better not to try it, right?
Well, there's two ways that I see this going as well. And depending on the information you want, a favor for a favor could be arranged. But I only see one of us walking out of here as well. The other way around.
You threatening me?
No.
Good, because I wasn't threatening you either. But I think you know I can carry out my promise, and I'm sure you can carry out yours too. So how about we call it even? You tell me what I want to know. We don't make a scene at a funeral like a couple of assholes, and we get on.
You want to talk about me? I was slipping to the Irish. I'm so sorry. You want to talk about making this? Fuck.
And you want to talk about making a scene?
You want to talk about making a scene at a funeral? You want to talk about that? You saw
Man,
what you
funeral?
did out there.
Oh, and like, wouldn't it be a shame if, in order to get my information that I need, I made another scene?
What information do you want? You're being coy. I don't like when people are coy.
All right, you want me to come out and say it? Well, I'm looking for a couple of individuals that may have had a hit out on a family member of mine. Used a couple of interesting weapons, and mysteriously around the time that my dad went missing. So I'm wondering, got any information for me about?
Oh?
Got any information for me about any of the people that might have been involved? See, I know that your family is kind of a big deal around these parts, kind of invested in the same stuff that my family's invested in.
I think there's other... Fuck. Hey, I'm working here. I think there's other people you should talk to first. I don't think I'm your first point of call.
Okay, and who might I be wanting to speak to then, if it's not for you?
Maybe your dad?
Missing, isn't he?
Eh,
You seen him recently?
not recently.
A little while ago?
I think Bardosh is where you want to head to. Or maybe not. I know why you ain't sanctioned. My drink's empty. I want another drink.
You know why I'm not sanctioned?
Why? You
I'm asking
telling
you,
me?
you tell me.
You ain't exactly God's favorite child right now.
Of course I'm not. Have you fucking seen the day I've had?
You seen a mirror?
Oh.
I'm going to very subtly click the top of the safety off on my gun.
She does not react to that.
I know.
Doesn't care. You're funny.
And you're a bitch.
Now you're rude.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
What now? Big guy?
What now?
I only got so long. I got places to be in a bit.
What kind of places are those?
Big house. You know where I live.
Yeah, unfortunately I do. Same way all these other fucking roaches live. You and
And
me,
you wanna talk.
yeah, you and me are the same ilk, aren't we? You think you're better than I am?
Yeah.
You
Don't
think
have to think.
You think you're God's favorite, huh?
You seen? Have you seen a mirror?
I don't think that makes a whole lot of sense. Have I seen a mirror to look at you and see if you're God's favorite? Can't say I have, dude.
That was what I was getting at. I'm beautiful. What can I say?
It doesn't matter what you look
Beautiful.
like on the outside. What matters is whether or not you're a good person. And I think you're a pretty
Oh
shit
my!
one.
Oh, you made my fucking day. You saying that? You saying that? You think you go around the big up? I remember you now. I know your face. You haven't
Yeah,
been
well,
doing nothing.
Take a good look. Because I bet you it's going to be the last one you're going to see.
I bet you it ain't. She's a bit pissed, by the way. Not hugely, honestly, but not sober either.
You think I'm supposed to go to Bardosh, huh? You think my deadbeat father's over there?
I was hinting at it.
What's your business with him?
Business with him? An associate. Not of mine in particular. Look.
Doing what? Pushing drugs? Fisheye?
No, that's a rather unfortunate occurrence. What do you know about fisheye?
I know it was a drug around these parts I'm supposed to have a hand in with Godric Mailfrost. Supposed to do some work for him. Muscle.
What?
Godric Mailfrost, I'm supposed to do
Oh, I
some-
know who Godred is. I'll be talking to him soon.
About what? Pushing fisheye?
That's my
Worried he's
business.
gonna step on your toes or something?
My toes have already been thoroughly stepped on today.
Who
I don't-
by? Me?
No, you're nobody. I don't give a shit about you.
So I heard.
I'm going. Now. You got any final words, say 'em. Otherwise, peace out.
She looking at me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna lean in. Maybe about an inch away. Look. I may be a nobody, but
Punhap, quietly unsheathes his sword.
look, I may be a nobody, but at the end of the day, nobody's get shit done. And I'm fucking pissed off with a lot of you. So,
Okay. Get in line.
like I said, better take a good look, because that mirror you're talking about, I may not be God's favorite, but I'm the devil's, and I'm gonna walk away.
Cool.
That was kind of badass.
Whoa.
She leaves the other way.
Mm-hmm.
Smile across her face.
I head back to the group.
Lovely.
I was handing out the gold. By the way, Jerry, you get 10 gold, you get 5, and you get 5 from the money that I stole.
You get
Yeah.
5.
Joey! Yeah, you get your money back
Oh yeah,
again. so.
Rose owes us money. 50 gold.
Carl stole like 25 gold, so I'm distributing it. amongst
Yeah.
Yeah,
everybody.
but you get the gold because I don't know how
Forgot
to
about
spend
that.
money.
Rose is gone. Yeah, Rose left.
Take
Yeah,
all
she
my
owes
money
us money.
until I learn the concept of money.
Wow.
Go door knocking.
Would you like to go door knocking?
To Rose?
Yeah.
I guess we can, yeah. I don't know. Well, I kind of forgot that we're supposed to get gold for our talking to Beckett, but
More money? Oh.
yeah, 50 gold says, eh?
You were talking with that person for an awfully long time.
Yeah.
We were conspiring.
You
is that
looked angry.
is that like an ex that you had a long time ago?
Whoa.
Am I right?
No.
Hell no, not
Hell
my
no.
type.
No, not your type.
No.
Is she my type?
Dunno, you into assholes?
Oh, no.
Well,
No, I'm not your type.
You're not an asshole, silly.
No, I said then not your type. I'm not
Oh.
your type.
The smuggling is happening tonight, yeah? Or is it tomorrow
I
night?
thought
2
you
days
were
from
an asshole.
first
Did not agree with that.
Tomorrow night, I think.
Tomorrow night, okay.
I'm an amazing person.
That you are. Oh my god.
I just have in 2 days' time.
2 days. Yeah, so the first day was...
I assume I have to go and talk to Godred anyway.
Yeah, I think it's actually tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Either way, it'll be...
look, I have some business.
What kind of
Here.
business?
Do you want some help from some friends?
Can you have some help? Because I don't know where I'm going. I'm gonna
Oh,
get lost.
You can come if you want. I was just supposed
Yeah.
to do a job for an
Ooh.
associate of mine.
Yeah,
His
we can
name's
help.
Godred Mail for us. And I was supposed to be the muscle for him to,
Yeah,
help him with a job.
I'm strong.
that
I
he's
can
supposed to
help.
be doing.
What kind of a job? Is it another like animal hunting job?
I don't think so.
Or is it a goon bashing one? Because Jerry's very good
That's
at
not
killing
a goon
goons.
bashing. That's a goon
it's-
assassination.
Oh, Jerry's very good at those, and I feel like Jerry would also be perfect. What do you think, Jerry?
Well,
It was an accident, okay.
Was it though?
well, it's only very rarely goon bashing.
Okay. Well, is this a rare time or?
Well, I don't know until I get there.
Well, that's.
I
Boring.
just get told, to show up, help him out with like some sort of, I don't know.
Do you think you'd be upset if we show up?
Will he be upset? Maybe.
No. In your note, he said, you were a middleman for him.
Yeah. Okay.
So you were coming and bringing and collecting.
Oh, I don't think so. At least not the vibe I got from him. But
That's
yeah, I've heard some interesting things about him. So I kind of like to go and see.
If all goes wrong, I'll just pretend to be you. It's fine.
Okay. Well, let
If
me see
something
your
goes-
best impression.
I cast disguise self.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Wow.
Oh,
I'm
Oh.
strong.
my nose looks pretty fucked up.
We were punched by the wind earlier
Yeah,
today.
I'm gonna try and. Is it broken?
No.
Okay, good. I'm just gonna try and rub it, get the blood off.
Kiko's eyes just sort of glaze over a little bit, seeing like two very strong guys. Like, oh, this is too much.
Look at me, I'm strong now.
I can't even
I
tell.
can punch everybody.
If not for the horrible impression, I wouldn't be able to tell who's who.
I don't know, it
That's
sounds
the
pretty convincing to
impression
me.
You have of me that I. Just
I
wanna punch
also talk to a
everybody?
lot of people and look really angry when I speak to them.
Oh my god, it's really you, Kai.
And I won't tell my best friends why I'm angry.
I'm gonna walk off in the direction of the big house, dejected, like thoroughly embarrassed, upset, feeling mocked,
You don't want to talk to your
humiliated.
best friend?
I'd like to leave.
Oh, come back!
I'd like to leave.
If Ren runs off, I'll run off as well.
It's a guy.
Yeah, it's a
following
Kai.
Kai following.
Come back!
I'm following Kai too.
I'm gonna really.
Jerry!
Just really depressed and walk away.
Jerry.
Is Jerry
Jerry.
What's
tailing?
that?
Is Jerry tailing?
Yeah,
And in my best Kai impression, I pick up the bucket. Because Kai always holds the bucket.
And with that, we'll finish tonight's session as you trail off onto the unknown and towards the edge of Fishtown.
Jerry.
Jerry!
Jerry is killed. Oh, man.
Jerry is my new favorite. I love Jerry so much.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for YouTube people. Thanks for making it to the end of another episode because I know you did. Twitch people, I see there. I see you. I know who's there. But thanks for watching if you're that person. Subscribe, like, love, live, laugh. And we'll catch you all this Friday for Twitch, and whenever we next see you on YouTube. Bye for now.
Farewell.
Bye.